everybody? I hope so, because when I started it off, it was frozen. And I'm like, no. But okay, here we go. If ever it freezes, please let me know. It's something that I have to do that is very tiny. It takes 2 seconds and it unfreezes. How's the sound, my loves? Does it sound okay? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Because now I think I'm just talking to myself. If you guys can hear me. Because now I think I'm just talking to myself. Let me know. It's echoing into the background. Ah. Echo in the background. Let me know. It's echoing into the background. And let's go do this. Yeah, the voice is weird, but you can hear me. All right. Let me go and do something over here 1 second. Because it's not really supposed to be echoing. Oh my God, that sounded bad. Okay, hold on. How's that, guys? Is that better? Let me know. If it's good, we start. Hi, how are you doing, love? Hope you're doing good. So I think you have Hermoso. You think I've got a nice voice? Thank you. Okay, wait, let me just go over here one moment. Let me just go make sure everything is okay. Yeah, it's much better. Okay, perfect. If everybody's happy with that, I'm happy with it, and I'm not going to touch anything else. It is a victory. All right. How was everybody's day today? Yesterday was a hell day for me. Today was a good day for me. How was your day, my loves? When there's a bad, there's a good that follows. So, here we go. I'm going to start off with our beautiful Julie. I do want to say hello to Watson, hello to Lilith, hello to Sean, hello to Diane, hello to Elaine. I swear I saw Elaine somewhere around. I did. And that's who I've got at the moment. So let's just go and see what we've got. Okie dokie. Alrighty. Just 1 second. Yeah, so far so good. Okay, so hold on. Julie's going to be the first one on up. Let me just go and gather all the questions. And again, if anybody notices that the feed kind of freezes, oh, please just let me know, okay? Like I said, I'll fix it in like 2 seconds. Yeah. Okay, so Julie's going to be on up first. We are going to put a timestamp for our beautiful Julie. And then we're going to go and see Mimi. So for the moment, we've got Julie and we have Mimi. Julie's first. And questions are here. Timing for Julie is going to be for, let's put 5 minutes. I have to go and read her questions. Alrighty. Perfect. Let's go and pin that. Oh, that is perfecto. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate it, sweetie. I do. Watson, I got yours also, so all is good. Yes. Okay, just one moment. I'm going to talk to myself for a second, okay? Okay, we're going to go and see that. I like it. I like it. I like that he is continuing, my beautiful Julie, with what he said he was going to be doing. That I like. I really, really do. So he's starting a project and he is kind of following on through. I hope that he follows on through all the way to the end, because honestly, it's a long process. And if you give up anywhere into the in-betweens, that's where you end up being at a place, you know. Yeah. Okay, so. Okay. And voila. So here we go for Julie. Okay. Julie. What do we got? Question number 1. How does he think and feel about your interactions last night at his stream? Let's go and see. How is he feeling about that altogether? Okay. Honestly, I feel like he's excited. First, I have to say, I feel like he's excited about the new channel that he has, but I feel like he's unsure if it's actually going to work or not. So it's almost like a little bit of a toss of coins that he is trying, hoping it's going to work on through, but not quite sure that it is going to be working on through. That being said, I do believe over here that, you know what? He thought you guys had, or shared anyway, somewhat of an energy that was good, that was flowing. It you know, I feel as though the connection was there. I feel like it was a mutual connection, but I feel like he had his room to do what he was there for. And I feel like you left him that room, but I feel like the interaction was still good. I still feel like it was present. It was not absent. So I'm going to say a mutual connection. I'm going to say some harmony, and I'm going to say religious by exchanging and everything. I feel like there's those shared emotions that are there. So I will say I feel like he is positive within this. I feel like he's emotionally connected to you. I feel like these interactions during the stream really just kind of, it bonifies, if you will, I'm not going to say the connection, but it bonifies what you guys share into a certain way, energetically speaking. So the energy there is showing that he enjoyed the time that he spent with you. He felt that sense of partnership, alignment, and you both, this is a safe place where you both share something that is special, something that is different, something that he is teaching and learning. And for you, you're learning by just kind of watching him, not necessarily learning the music, but learning how he thinks and how he feels and how everything kind of goes along with it, right? Yeah, so there's no doubt, Sweetie Pie. I'm going to say that you both did share, and you're probably going to continue to share like that also. A very special moment. I feel like it's somewhat of a collaborative kind of energy where he's making, he's creating, he's showing, and you're kind of encouraging at the same time. And so I'm going to say warm and affection. I feel like last night was good. I feel like it was somewhat memorable. I feel like it was a nice, heartwarming experience where the bond between you guys is just continuing to deepen, if you will. And he's appreciating the time that you guys spent together. Absolutely. All right. So, question number 2. How does he feel about the music clip that you made together? Hey, Be Wise. How are you doing, sweetie? How are you doing, my love? It is nice to see you. Long time no see, my sweet one. the rest of the month at Job, we will go and see that. Hi, Elaine. I knew you were here earlier. You just kind of came in and kind of left is what happened with you. Yeah. Hey, nobody told me, but yeah, I think, yes, ça va bien, ma belle. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Let me just kind of reactivate it. You guys didn't tell me the screen was frozen. Yeah. Okay, now it's unfrozen. Let me know if it freezes again. Sean, you say you got good news. You went to bed early last night, and from now on, well, that's a good thing to do. It is. Yeah. Alrighty. I know. Nobody really noticed. I know. That's a scary thing. We're reading tarot cards yet nobody's noticing if the screen is frozen or not. All right. So let me get to question number 2. Okay. All right. So, oh, you trust me with seeing that. Oh, thank you, Hanson. I appreciate it. Be wise. I'm actually gonna come and see you before Mimi. Don't change your list though, okay, Hanson. When I'm done with Julie, I'm gonna come and see you.
Oh, you trust me.
Be wise. So I'll be with you in just a few moments, my love. Let me continue on with question number 2. Love you too, sweetie. It is nice to see you. It's been a while, my love. I hope you've been doing good.
Don't change your
So how does he feel about the music clip that you guys made together? All right, from what I can see over here, look, I Hierophant. He's still thinking about it today. Yes, he is. I feel as though there might be like a little modification he would like to do with it, but he is loving this. Honestly, if he could kind of release it into some kind of way, I feel like he would. There's no doubt. The music clip holds potential for something I feel that is solid, something that is tangible, but I feel like he would like to do little mods with it, little modifications. He's seeing this as a really, really nice, meaningful new beginning. I mean, not just creativity, into into a creative kind of way, let's say it that way, but also in terms of the connection between you guys. This is something that you both, this is just adding on in to different type of categories that you guys like to do together. There's the streaming, then there's the gaming, and there's this, and there's the books. You guys have so many things in common that you can have great fun with, that you can talk about, that you can share. It's amazing. So this just kind of adds on into it. So it continues to add into the connection, my love. He really, really enjoyed the fact that you helped him out with this. And I feel as though this is definitely going to be one of many. So you are going to have other ones. There's no doubt about it. This is just like one step towards the next. I feel like he feels somewhat of a certain sense of accomplishment and somewhat a little bit of a sense of excitement at the very same time to really just kind of see where all of this energy could actually go. So yes. There's no doubt about it. This is just like one step towards the next. I feel like he feels somewhat of of a certain sense of accomplishment and somewhat a little bit of a sense of excitement at the very same time, to really just kind of see where all of this energy could actually go. So, yes. All right. His feelings for you today. And let me just go see if you're even here. Yeah. And let me make sure everything is still working over here. Yeah, it is. God, I got to keep watching. I don't know why. This camera is better than the other one, but it seems to create confusion every once in a while. It seems to kind of freeze. His feelings for you. I don't know why. Let me just go see if you're and that's why I kind of was not using it for months. I might have to get rid of it. I don't know. I might have to go back to the other one. I have no idea. I don't know why. It has good usages. So, here we go. Getting our wheel of fortune followed out by our Hierophant, also getting over here our 5 of Cups. So, does everyone have ups and downs? Oh my dear God, be wise, yes. I have had, yesterday was a big down. It was a bad day. Today is a good day. So yeah. Maybe I have 2 lives open, like 2 phones open. Actually, no, I'm using the YouTube Studio, and I'm also using the software service OBS to go streaming, and I'm using the camera that is for streaming. When I use my phone, I use it to go into the Shorts feed, which I haven't used in a while because the Shorts feed is always bugging, so I kind of stopped using it. I don't know what it is. It's weird. I couldn't say, but hey. And I'm using the camera that is for streaming. When I use my phone, I use it to go into the Shorts feed, which I haven't used in a while because the Shorts feed is always bugging, so I kind of stopped using it. I don't know what it is. It's weird. I couldn't say, but hey. Let's go see your other question. Let me just go to it. Right over here. So, feelings for you today. I feel like we're preparing. I feel like we're preparing for the next step, for the next that is happening. But we're afraid. We're preparing, but we're afraid. Yeah, interesting, right? I see over here the Tower moment. And I also see over here that we're afraid that something could, I don't know, kind of stop on in. I feel like he's doing everything he possibly can to meet on up tomorrow. But I don't know, there's like something that I still feel like you guys are going to be meeting on up, but I feel like he's a little bit afraid about that, and that's what he's thinking about at this moment. So I know that he's going to work extra hard in order to make everything kind of work on through tomorrow. And I know exactly what you're thinking at this moment. You're thinking to yourself, Lisa, please make it happen. Do what you've got to do. And I'll say, yes, I will do what I have to do. And I will do it after the live. I have no fears. I have no worries. But other than that, I'm actually going to say I feel like he's into a place where the relationship and his love towards you is becoming more and more mature. I feel like it's becoming more caring. I feel like it's more stable. I feel like there's more of that sense of affection, of emotional balance that is geared towards you at the same time. So I feel like this is really representing, if you will, someone who is very much in touch with his emotions, and they are very strong, and there's a very loving presence. I feel like he feels like he's kind of protective of you, yet he wants to be supportive of you, and he wants to be more emotionally attuned to you. So I'm going to say nice, warm, loving, stable, thinking about you in a beautiful way regarding the relationship at the same time. But like I said, I feel like he's going to work like double, or I don't want to make you feel bad by thinking that he's going to be working double, but he's going to be working more tomorrow in order to make sure that he's able to see you tomorrow night. Now again, I'm still going to say the same thing. I don't know if you even asked, I don't think you have. Yeah, if you don't have any news from him tomorrow, let's say by noon, then it'll be time for you to contact him just to kind of, confirm the time that you guys are meeting and everything and such. Thoughts onto your relationship today. Yeah, if you don't have any news from him tomorrow, let's say by noon, then it'll be time for you to contact him just to kind of... Let me go see if you're into the live as I'm into your questions. Oh, there you go. Hi, nice to see you. I know. Yeah, I am Love Shine. Thank you, sweet one. I definitely am. Yes. And no, it's not bugged. Woohoo. Yeah, my day is better today. Nice to see you. How's your day doing, my beautiful love shine?
Hi, nice to see you.
Oh, by the way, be wise. I do have to say also, there's been a lot of, yes, Julie, go back at 5 minutes. I'm not quite done, but I'm almost done. So if you go back around 5 minutes, I started your reading then.
Nice to see you. How's your day?
Yeah, be wise. The full moon and the eclipse and everything of the such created quite some jiffies also. So if you feel like your energy is a little bit up and down, a little bit all over the place, it could be because of that too, sweetie.
I'm not quite done, but I'm almost.
How's your day, my beautiful love shine, by the way?
5 minutes I started.
Let's go see the thoughts onto the relationship
Yeah, be
today.
wise. The full moon and the eclipse and everything of the such created quite some jiffies also. So if you feel like your energy is a little bit up and down, a little bit all over the place, it could be because of that too, sweetie. How's your day, my beautiful love shine, by the way? Let's go see the
Thoughts onto the way relationship, getting over here our wheel of fortune, passing on through. We're still afraid of the concept of relationship, but that's okay. It's okay if we're still a little bit afraid of the concept because it still allows us to continue to move on forward within the energy, within what we want. The fact that we're still a little bit afraid of the relationship still allows us to date, to see you, to move on forward, to deepen the connection. So at that point in time, and at the same time, he's going to continue to do the therapy that he does, and all those things are going to help to really make him knock down those last barriers. So it's okay. I'm still going to say he's still a little bit worried about it. He is still looking, he would still want, and he does still want to have the long-term commitment and the stability, but he is still a little bit afraid. So I'm going to say he is looking and he is thinking about the potential for the long-lasting security and the harmony into your relationship. I feel like he's into building something that is there, that is strong, that is solid. I feel like he's imagining a future, if you will, that is stable, that is rewarding, that is fulfilling at the same time. So he's reflecting on how things are going, but he's really wanting to take it one step at a time. So we're going to let this connection just kind of grow, and we're going to see how it's going to develop into something that is long-lasting and into something that is beautifully meaningful, my loves.
If you will, that is stable, that is rewarding.
And let's go see some lovey-dovey.
So he's reflecting.
There you go, be wise. And yes, you're a Cancer, right?
Take it one step at a time. So we're going to let this.
You can hear you talking in the background. You can hear me talking in the background. It's a delay of a reply of me. Oh, that's what it is. Can anybody else hear me twice? I don't know. Can anybody else hear me twice? My dear Lord. Hold on. There you go, be wise. And yes, you're a Cancer, right? You can hear you talking in the background. You too? Everybody is hearing me twice? Oh, well, that's it. This just sucks, guys. I'm going to go back to my other camera tomorrow. This is horrible, honestly. Okay, hold on. Let me go over here. Let me go like this. Yesterday I fixed it like that. That's why I say, oh, that's what you said. No, honestly, I just have one phone and it's not turned on into the lives. Okay, let's go over here. Disabled. Here we have our snowball. Okay. Let's just put a snowball all over the place. And now it's good. Oh, that is so weird. Okay. It's my feedback, but it is. Oh, okay. I don't know, but now it's good, it's better. I put snowball all over the place, so hopefully it's better. Let me know if it becomes iffy again. You guys are like my technicians. Lovey-dovey thoughts, my love. Let's go and travel towards the lovey-dovey thoughts. Let's do a little bit of traveling. All right. So Be Wise is on up next. Be Wise. All right. We're talking about nurturing. We're talking about wanting to hold you, wanting to be close to you. We're talking about love. We're talking about the beauty, how beautiful he believes that you are. I feel like he sees you as being so incredibly beautiful, not just physically, but everything about you. The way you carry yourself, the way that you love, the way that you share what you have, your thoughts, your ideas, the way that you participate. I feel like he is thinking about you as bringing him much comfort today. You are bringing him some beautiful joy into his life at the same time. Because honestly, even if you look at the last and the past relationships he has had, none of them have been able to give him what you are giving to him at this moment in time. Nobody whatsoever. So this is something that is very strong. Something is very beautiful. This is a connection that is not like any other ones. Now I do, Ponson? All right. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, I do. It's almost like I'm into a bathroom with a little echo. You guys know I'm doing this right next to the toilet. You guys got me. Oh, dear God. Okay, I've been caught. Oh, geez. Okay, guys, tomorrow I'm going to switch up cameras. I won't do it right away because, I'm going to have to switch everything. You're going to have to wait. Thank you, Be Wise, my love. Tomorrow I'm switching up cams. That's it. I've had enough of this one. It's making me upset. I know the gig is up. The gig is up. That's what's happening. I'm sorry. We're not gonna go in the bathroom. Tomorrow I don't know, I might be in the bathtub, I might be in the pool, who knows? We're gonna move to another room. Oh my God. Thank you, Sean. You're a sweet pie. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm glad I got a sexy voice, even if you hear me twice, because oh my God. You gotta hear me in an echo. Ooh la la. Okay, so love messages, sweetie pie, from hubby. Yes, for our beautiful Julie. Let's go and see what we've got. And again, I'm sorry. I will fix all this tomorrow. I'll bring it back to the way that it used to be. All right, so every moment with you feels like a blessing, and I am so very grateful to have you by my side. You make my world brighter just by being into it. I love you so much more than words can express. You are my heart, my soul, and my everything, and I cannot imagine my life without you. Every day I spend with you was a reminder of how lucky I am to have you as my partner. Yes. Oh, that's it. 2 Lisas, but now it's just one bold one. Oh, yes. Oh, Be Wise. I'm nasty bold. I think sometimes I'm too bold. I think I am. Where's Stacy? Stacy's here? I didn't see no Stacy, but hi, Stacy, if you're around. There's Stacy. Hi, sweetie pie. The line is not too long, sweetie. I'm going to say about 10 minutes. Yes. So I'm going to go on Be Wise at this moment. And here we go, my beautiful Be Wise. So you would actually like to know what's happening with work, right? This is what we're going to go and do. All right, so the rest of the month. Oh, thank you, Sean. You're such a sweetie pie. Oh, yes, my voice has power. That's what they say. If my voice could only have power with certain people. Ooh, yeah. Alrighty. Okay. So, what is happening at work? We are with Be Wise. I believe Love Shine, you're probably next, right? So Love Shine, I'm going to go into PayPal, but I'm sure you're next somewhere into all of this. So if you want to post your questions, you definitely can. Let's go over here, such as, and let me go and see what I've got going on. Okay, so yes, my beautiful Love Shine, if you want to post your questions, sweetie, you're next. So what's happening with Be Wise? Sweetie pie, why are you not getting what it is that you want? Why is it? Why are you not getting what you want? Okay, Honestly, my love, I feel like you're ready for something. I feel like you're ready to move on up. I feel like you're ready to receive something, but I feel like it's not coming your way. Have you been waiting for like a raise or a project or something, but it's been on delay? It's like not too sure when you're going to get it or what's really happening with that. There's a milestone over here that's coming into your way. That being said, I feel like you need to collaborate, you need to work with other people, and you're definitely being watched, but you definitely are liked at work. So if you're wondering, are you liked, or you are, yeah, you are liked at work, my sweet love, but there's definitely a milestone. There's like some shaky foundations. What's going on at work? Why do I see shaky? Why do I feel like things are a little bit unstable, either with you or with the organization altogether? That being said, I know you're going to be absolutely fine and everything is going to make sense from here till the end of the month. There's some type of new idea, new plan that's going to come and function, and things will put themselves in the right place. You'll be feeling happier. You'll be feeling more comfortable. Oh, thank you, love, Sean. I got it, sweetie. Thank you, my beautiful Stacy. Also, love. Yeah, why do I see that, sweet one? Mm-hmm. No, but be wise. Is this making sense? Yeah. Is this making sense for you? That there's something that's kind of holding you back. You're not quite getting what it is that you want to have over here. And so I feel like everything is going to clear itself up, but I feel like there's just a little bit of that delay. So there's a little bit of disappointment along the way. Does that make any sense? Let me know if that is making any sense to you, sweetie. It makes sense because you're waiting for a decision regarding your future at this job. Okay. So let me just go and see. Just 1 second. Okay. Let me just go see what's going to be happening if you're wondering, are you going to be keeping the job or not? Whatever seems to be happening with the future seems to end up being good. So I will take out some more cards upon it, but there's no doubt for me, if you want to stick at this place and you want to keep your position where you're at, you're definitely going to be able to keep it, and like there's no indecision about it, sweetie pie. The anxiety is going away, everything is going away. So if you're worried about the future, I say don't worry. Your position is secure, it is safe. Some type of plan, some type of idea is coming on through that's going to make you happy, because we did have some good emotions and we did have new beginnings, new projects, new ideas. So altogether, my love, I'll say congratulations to you, and be in peace, sweetie pie, be in peace. Ah, thank you, my beautiful love, you're a sweetie pie. Do you have another question, my beautiful? Be wise along the way. Let me know. And into the meanwhile, I shall give you an angel message because, that's what I do. And I still do it. So. All right. You are loved and you are protected. The angels want to remind you that you are always surrounded by their loving energy and their beautiful protection. No matter what challenges, no matter what uncertainties you may face, they are always there with you. They are guiding, they are supporting you every single step of the way. So I need you to trust that you are never alone. I need you to know that everything is unfolding as it should. I need you to let go of the fears. I need you to let go of worries. And I need you to allow the angels to shower you with peace and beautiful love, sweetie. And let me know if you have another one. You're all good. Be wise. You're loved. You are loved, sweetie. Thank you so very much. Absolutely beautiful to see you tonight, sweetie pie. Be wise. Come back and see us. Even if you have no questions, just to say hi. Because we miss you and you're a sweetie pie. So have a lovely evening, my sweet one. Love you. Thank you, sweetie. I'm going to go and see our beautiful love shine at this moment, okay? Love Shine, you're next. Then I'm going to go and see our beautiful Stacy and Mimi. Alrighty? So let me go and see. Is the voice still like echoey 2 times the whole deal? Yeah. I hope not. Yeah, you. I'm here with you. I am. Hold on. I gotta go get your questions. I gotta go get your questions. Just a second. I'm on my way. Okay, let's do that. Oop. Okay. So, here you go, Love Shine. I've got you. You ran out of minutes on this phone. Oh. And now it's 8:30 and you haven't heard from her, right? And now you're kind of... Wait, I gotta leave you a timestamp before I start, talking all over the place. Yeah. Oh, just the echo. Wow. All right. It's double whammy tonight. It's double to Lisa. Okay. Well, what I'm actually going to say over here is I know that to begin with, you are greatly disappointed. I know that you are because you didn't have all that many minutes. You hurried up. You rushed out. You went and did everything that you had to do in order to receive, in order to talk, in order to whatever that you needed to do with him. And yet you did all that thinking and hoping and wishing that he would reach on out at some point along the way, but he did not necessarily. And so you put a lot of time and a lot of effort, but it wasn't necessarily worth it at this moment, right? So I get it. Or anyways, I would be feeling a little bit into that way. So he kept it short again. And he's always going to keep it short all the way on through, my love. He will. But he's an hour behind, right? So it would have been his 11, which is pretty much the time that he goes to bed, right? Okay, well, let's go see what we've got. I do believe that he did get your text right away, by the way. I do. Here we go. Okay. So here we go. Just 1 second. Just 1 second. Okay. Here we go. And with wife, son up until sleep. Temperance. And let me just go make sure, because every time I do Love Shine's reading, camera freezes for some odd reason. So getting our Temperance, getting our Page of Cups in reverse, also getting our Judgment. Everything makes sense that is coming on through here. Let me just go and make sure the camera is A-okay, and it is. Perfect. Okay, so basically over here what I can see is that things are not 100% not perfect, but still we got the same card yesterday also. We did get our 2 of Wands where things are still in movement, so there's no breakage, there's no ending, things are continuing into the way that they should be, But there's not a loving vibe. There's not love that is present. There is not that attention or that sweetness, or it's just not there. It's like one little thing is passing on by and it's a little bit routine, and that's pretty much what it is. But there's no affection, there's no love, or there's no desire. It is like two friends being together, with your kids. You're just used one to another, and you do whatever you've got to do, and days kind of pass on by. Now, we always seem to be a little bit afraid, though, of criticism. There's always a little bit of, what if I get criticized onto this? What if I get criticized onto that? So I feel like he tries to kind of put himself in order, kind of tries to follow on through, and doesn't really get out of that routine that has been a little bit set. And I know that when you're on vacation, you don't necessarily have a routine, but when you've been with somebody long enough, even when you are not at home, there's still that sense of routine where you still kind of have to follow certain guidelines. And I feel like that's pretty much what he's doing. So does he have the emotional connection? No. Is he content? No. Is he okay? Yes, he's not upset. There's no anger, there's no frustrations, but there's also no satisfaction. Yeah. You saying he's coming home tomorrow, right? Plus he said he would text through out day and send you pictures and lie again. Yeah, I guess he didn't send it out now, did he? When you say not sure if you're going to go out of town, you mean not sure if you're going to go and see him? Well, if you go and see him, I'm sure that you'll have a good time with him. That being said, are you too upset to go and see him? Perhaps you are. That I don't know. I love you too, my dear Sean, sweetie. So, M with Amy, sat up until sleep. This is by no surprise, the Four of Cups. Four of Cups, because you're not talking all that much. The connection is not all that much. It's not all that there. That there's no great surprise to that one. So yeah, getting that, also getting over here Ace of Swords, followed on through by, yeah. I'm going to say for the moment, I feel like we really do want to have that attachment, we want to have that closeness, but it's of course not possible for the moment. So I feel like he is, I'm not going to say regretful, but I feel like he does have some sadness that is within him. So is he thinking of you? Yes, he is. Is he, wondering a little bit what you're up to? Absolutely. Are you onto his mind? Absolutely. So I feel like he is thinking about you. I feel like he is truly missing you, even though he's not telling you that he's missing you. He is missing you. I'm going to say that he's juggling a lot of things at this time. So his relationship with you, the vacations that he's on to. So he's really just kind of balancing priorities and responsibilities, and it's difficult at this moment. So he's doing the best that he possibly can. He's trying to ground himself at this moment with wife and family. I feel like he's trying to maintain, and I know that it's not clear. I know that you don't see it because he's only sending you like a message before he goes to bed. And I know, and you know, that if he really wanted to, he could. But I feel like he's not putting 100% of the energy. He might be putting 30, 40%. And that's why he's not necessarily sending other messages throughout the day. I feel like he's trying to maintain a little bit of that presence, a little bit of that equilibrium, which is creating a little bit of an unbalanced emotion onto your side, because he said things that he said he was going to do, but then he's not doing them. So that creates a little not being at ease completely. So I feel like he's managing a lot of things. I feel like he's trying to include you as much as he possibly can. And when I say possibly, I know that he can do more, but into his possibility, into his realm of energy that he has to give at this moment, this is what he has to offer. So into his mind, he knows he's going to be seeing you soon. He knows that you're going to end up forgiving him for it. So he's not making all that much of a deal out of it. But is he still loving you and thinking about you and missing you? Absolutely. We can clearly see it. Yeah. Alrighty, hold on. Okay, so let's go and see the next one, sweetie. Just one moment. Okay. He's coming home tomorrow, plus he said he would text, yeah. And he's going out of town Thursday and then be back Friday, and he asked you to go before he left, exactly. But if you don't go, you probably won't see him until Sunday. I know. I got you, my beautiful Julie. You're going to be right after Stacy. You're probably going to be up in about 7-8 minutes. I will go and I can go and tell you on Messenger if you want to, my beautiful. Yeah. Okay, I'll see you soon, my love. I'll go and send you a message, Julie. If you don't go out of town, what will his actions or feelings be? If you do not go out of town to go and see him, yeah, he's not going to be happy about that, my love. No, he will not be happy about that. No, he's not gonna be happy. Look, he's gonna think that you're giving him like some type of revenge. He is not gonna be happy about it, sweetie. He's gonna be upset. He's gonna think that you're doing it on purpose because you said that you were gonna go and see, and then you didn't go and see him and didn't go meet him, and he was expecting to. So if you do not, what's gonna end up happening? And I'm not saying that because I say, oh, go. No. But if you do not end up going, then he's going to think that you're doing on purpose, and he's going to end up doing the exact same thing to you once he comes on back. So he's going to purposely not be able to see you, purposely kind of distance himself, saying that he's busy and everything as such. Now, I know that he's kind of upsetting you because he's not doing what he said that he would do. But if we look at it from the perspective of you do miss him and you do love him and you do want to see him, and he loves you and he does miss you and doesn't want to see you, is it worth to have the distancing and a little bit of that judgment along the way? You're the only one who really knows. Well, yeah, you could always act and say that you can't go. If you say that you cannot go, he is going to wonder. Absolutely. I know, sweetie. I know you're tired of that. I know it's not fair. Did he get your text right away? I'm still going to go see. I know you said not to do it. I'm still going to go. I'm still going to go and see. Did he get your text right away? His thoughts during and after. Hold on. So did he get your text right away? And his thoughts during and after. All right. I do feel like he did get your text. I'm gonna say maybe 10-15 minutes later, maximum, sweetie. And I'm going to say that he actually did, love the fact that you did send him a text. Absolutely. So I'm going to say he did receive your text quickly, no doubt about it. Kind of feel like he was curious, kind of eager to read it all together. But at the very same time, I feel like he just kind of got caught up into other things that he had to do. So yes, he got it quickly. Yes, he read it quickly. He didn't analyze it, nothing of the such. I feel like he enjoyed it. But then I just kind of feel like, he went off, did other things, and that's pretty much what happened. So yeah, the after, there was no real after. There was, oh, look at that. And then kind of looked at it because we received it quickly, enjoyed it, but then kind of passed on through something else. The thing is, when you send him a message on out, he receives that gratification of, oh, there's a message. She's thinking about me. She's loving me. Oh, she's holding on to me, and she's definitely not seeing anybody else. Those are all thoughts that are going through his mind at that point in time when he receives a message coming from you. Now, that validates for him your love and your desire, but it doesn't necessarily come to validate anything for you because he's not giving you anything in return. That's where the issue is a little bit more. I know. He's like, he is. Oh, I know everybody has time. I don't care. I agree with you, sweetie. I do. Okay. I know, love Sean, I know. Everybody's got time for it. Everybody's got time. I don't care what you're up to. I don't care what you're up to. I don't care what you're doing. Everybody has time to pick up their phone and say, okay, let me send a message. Everybody's got time. Everybody. And if you're not going to do it, it's your own damn fault. That's all I have to say. There are no excuses. When I don't answer back to somebody, like really within, I don't know, if I don't answer fairly quickly, then probably I'm upset at you or something of the such. Otherwise, I will try to respond as quickly as I possibly can. I will not let 12 hours go by. Hi, Yvonne. Nice to see you, sweetie. I know. And he's coming home choosing not to. And I know, he could. Oh, how are you doing, my beautiful Yvonne, sweetie? Stacy, let me know if you're here, sweetie pie, because you're going to be up in just a moment. I'm going to go and finish on up with Love Shine's reading, and you're next. I am, however, going to go and see if I do have your questions on hand. So just one moment. We have our beautiful Jillian also. Nice to see you, sweetie. Stacy, I do not have your questions, though. If you do want to post your question, please go ahead with it. If we have Jillian somewhere around, nice to see you, my love. You're going to be coming on up soon also, all right? So let's continue over here with his thoughts on you, my love. Okay, his thoughts on Amy altogether. We do have over here our Chariot, followed on through with our Ace of Cups. Okay, sweetie pie, at this moment in time, honestly, I feel like we do want to have a get together. There is no doubt. But I feel like he's appreciating you. I feel like he's loving you. But I feel like he sees you as somebody who is very strong, but somebody who is very independent. And that is good, but not good at the same time. From the perspective of, he thinks to himself that, well, you're okay. You know, you do whatever it is that you've got to do, but we have our own independence. And sometimes I have no problem with being independent, but I feel like into a relationship, into a loving connection, I feel like there must be a little bit of dependence, a little bit, somewhere, somehow. So not everything is just clear cut like a friend. You don't see them and, hey, it's okay. You know, I feel like we need to have a little bit of that dependence into that. Problem is, he sees you as both of you kind of clearly independent. You've got your life, you do your things, he's got his, and you guys have that beautiful little secret life together. That's the way he sees it. That is full of energy, full of love. But it's like an extra into his life, if you will. So he is seeing you as beautiful, as passionate, as driven. You have so many beautiful ideas. He admires so many qualities about you. He has a lot of attraction towards you. He loves the way that you are. I'm going to say altogether, honestly, he loves your energy, but he really, really, really absolutely loves the fact that you're both a little bit able to do your own things without coming in conflict with one another. And that is something that is interesting. Yeah. He knows that you depend on him, but into his mind, he still thinks that, you know, hello, Julian, nice to see you, sweetie pie. You're going to be up in about, I'd say maybe about 10, 12 minutes, my love, maximum, sweetie. But I do have your question if you do want to have a timestamp, my love. And thank you for your donation, sweetie. And that's it. Yeah, he feels good. He feels needed. But at the same time, he's the one who, it's still somewhat of an independent type of relationship where if he doesn't want to, he doesn't have to. And if you don't want to, you don't have to. It's not like you're living underneath the same roof. And that's a scary place to be into at the same time when he thinks that you depend on to him, because that just means that he basically allows himself to do so much more that he normally would not do. So sometimes he kind of overpowers things and does things into a way that he shouldn't. Yes, it is. It is. I know. Stacy, thank you for posting, sweetie. You're coming on up, my love. You're next. So here we go with a little bit of a message over here, sweetie. He is missing you. He is thinking of you, my sweet love. I'm going to say that, you know, he's always a little into a place where he's not completely saying the way that he feels and completely open. He knows that at this moment, things are a little bit not aligned. So you're probably not all that happy about the way that things are going. But he figures that he's doing an okay job and you're not going to be too upset at him. So I'm going to say the love story continues, sweetie pie. Absolutely. Okay, Stacy. You bought 3 tickets for a different concert he doesn't know about. Oh. I'm going to say, all right, I love it. Go ahead with it. He doesn't deserve to go. How's that? Just doesn't deserve it. No. I'm going to shut this off. Let me know if it's better. I shut the sound off onto my laptop. Maybe it won't come in. I don't usually, but maybe it won't actually create an issue. Okay, so here we go. And all three are going to be fun. Absolutely they will, my love. Absolutely. Okay, hold on just one tiny little second. Let's go see Stacy. You're just wondering how he's feeling about you and your relationship because, yeah, you broke up yesterday and you haven't had any news. But I said you were going to be getting some news into the following days, didn't I? I'm sure I did. You're here, Julie. Perfect, sweetie. Perfect. So I'm with Stacy. Julie, you're next. And we're going to go and see Julian, okay? And then we still have Mimi, who's going to be on up. Thank you, Juanson. I see that you are definitely onto it. Juanson, I think you can make your ugly duckling go away. It's back. It's back. I think it needs to leave all the way until next year. I think so. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying. Here we go. Knight of Cups. He's definitely coming on back, sweetie. I said it yesterday. I'm saying it again. He's coming on back. You can see over here that he's not happy, but he's not wanting any problems, any issues, or anything of the such. So he's not going to create any issues neither. By the way, please, somebody let me know if you still hear me in echo, because I did a modification. I don't know if it's good or not. So just let me know if it's back to normal or if it's weird. Hi, Jano. How are you doing, my love? So, Sweetie Pie, he's afraid. He's also afraid. He's just afraid as you are. You know, you're into this place where you're wondering, what the heck is he thinking about? What is he doing? Is he going to call me? Is he thinking about me? What is he up to? Yes, he is thinking about you. Yes, he is going to come in touch with you. But at this moment, we still need another 2 or 3 days along the way. Love you too, my beautiful love, Sean. I'm proud of you for doing what you're doing, sweetie. Thank you, Mike Watson, for the, yeah. Thank you, Jano. There's an echo. Okay, tomorrow, guys, the echo will be gone. I will switch back up onto the other camera I used to have, and we shall say adios to echoes and technical problems. Love you too, love Shine, sweetie. And thank you, Watson and Jano, for letting me know there's still an echo, my loves. So yeah, all together, sweetie, I know that you're worried. I know that you're wondering what the heck is happening with this and everything and such, but there is absolutely no doubt he is coming on back. Okay, he's coming on back. Let's go see what he's actually thinking about. I know that at this moment he's not. He's gonna wait 2 or 3 days because he's afraid of conflict. He's afraid that you're upset. He doesn't really know what it is that you want neither. He doesn't know. You know when you're into that place where you just don't know what the other person is thinking because they're not contacting and they're not talking and you're wondering, are they happy? Did they forget about me? Well, what you're thinking, he's thinking too. You're exactly into the same boat, my love. I know you're worried. I know you are, sweetie. What is that? Sean Eagle Eyes Done. That is your nickname. You want that nickname. All right, why not? I got no problem with that, Sean Eagle Eyes Done. Not a problem whatsoever. So you see, the problem over here, my beautiful Stacy, is this. You guys are going to have to come to some type of an understanding whenever you do communicate. Because he is stubborn as heck. Maybe you're stubborn too, but he's more, all right? He's stubborn. He wants to hold on to his position, but does not want to lose you. So we're going to have to come out to some type of a compromise, all right? But will things be healed? Yes, they will. Will they be okay? Yes. Why is he taking so long to come back? Because he's freaking stubborn, all right? But he loves you. He's thinking about you. He's not cheating on you. He's not going to sleep with anybody else. He's not seeing anybody else. He's coming right on back towards you, my love. From here to the end of the weekend, you are back in communication and trying to fix things with him, sweetie. What is that? You don't know what happened to you? The planets did something? I'm going to say the planets shook you up, sweetie. Or I'm going to say the lack of beard did something to you. I don't think it was the planets. It was the lack of hair. Love Shine, the lack of hair did it. It just switched up the vibes for you. You're just not taking this crap no more. Stacy, I'm going to give you some messages coming from our blend deck, okay? Yeah, I think Love Shine, he needs to grow his hair back because otherwise he's going to be seeing more distance. Hi, Martha. How are you doing, love? All right, I'm getting over here. Are you going to listen to me? I'm going to be focused on work. I cannot let go of the past. I really do miss you. My heart hurts. But he needs to take his own time because I'm saying, don't push me. I need to make my own choices. We still have a lot of sexual thoughts towards you. And let me take the lead. So for the moment, my love, I'm going to say let it go a couple more days. See where that brings you, sweetie pie. But from here to the weekend, you shall definitely have some news from him, sweetie, and you're going to get back on track. But like I said, some type of compromise is going to be important because it's rough, sweetie. It's rough when somebody just holds on to their position and they don't want to change their mind. It makes it so complicated. So complicated, love. I'm sending you much love, my beautiful Stacy. Please stay strong, okay? Stay strong, my love. Everything is going to be okay. I'm going to come and see you, my beautiful Julie. All right. Oh, let's go see Julie. And I'm going to update the list also. I feel like there's probably an update that is necessary. Usually when we see Yvonne, we do not see Yvonne for no reason. She should be somewhere. There's my beautiful Yvonne. I knew you were somewhere in here, my love. Okay, so let's go see Julie, followed out by Jillian. Jillian, let me know if you're here. Then we're going to go and see Yvonne. All right? MZ, kind of double check. Yeah, I know, right? I know you're worried about it. Yeah, I said that he was afraid he had to reschedule. But I still felt like you guys were going to be okay. Da-da-da-da. Let's go and see. All right. So, are we still going to be able to make this happen? Yvonne, if you're somewhere around, don't go too far, my love. You are going to be on up fairly soon. And if you're not, we'll leave you a timestamp, sweetie. Okay, so I still feel like it's going to be on. Like I said, I saw that there was something, and I saw that there was something that was a little bit annoying into the air that was there. But I felt into the reading earlier that he was going to be able to manage things and kind of work a double, if you will, and make it happen. And I still feel like he is going to be making it happen. So I still feel like there's going to be a little something along the way, though. So there's definitely something that is happening that is going to... that's going to create like a little bit of a doubt for him, if you will. But altogether, there's no problem, sweetie. He's going to take that challenge and he's going to, he's going to take the lemons and make lemon juice out of it, or apples and make apple juice out of it. Everything is going to be okay. You should be able to see each other, I would say, at 98.9%, which is almost 100. So will our queen be happy? I will say yes. Actually, I'm going to switch it up to 100. There you go. You get a 100% chance of seeing each other tomorrow, sweetie pie. And I'm going to do some workings later to come and reassure that it's really 100%. Oh, you're going to have a fantastic time together. It's not going to change anything. Yes, no. So what is that? So you will still get annoyed about something. You're not going to get, about the date, annoyed. Oh, I didn't look at that yet. I'm not there yet. I'm just going to make sure. Yeah, I still have work to do. Hold on, Julie. Hold on. So yeah, no. Are you still gonna get annoyed? I still feel like you will, but just a little bit, and not a big annoyance, a little annoyance, a tiny little thing, just a little something. You're gonna say, Lisa, I have a question for you, and I'll say, okay, but I don't feel like it's a big thing. It's not, an enumeration of questions. So yeah, altogether, sweetie, I feel like you're gonna make up for the time that you guys did not spend together. But honestly, I want you to look at it as a reunion. When you guys see each other, it's going to be like nothing changed. It was, it's going to be like you guys saw each other last week. There's not going to be any weird feelings. Everything is going to be the way that it should be. It's going to be nice. It's going to be calm. It's going to be enjoyable. Everything is really just going to fit into its right place. So, sweetie, are you going to have a good time? You definitely will have a good time. That being said, I would not necessarily bring your Jenga game. I'll keep that for another time. But as for tomorrow, you'll have a fantastic time, my love. Maybe the Jenga could go for another time. Date 2 or 3. You say he annoys you all the time anyways? Well, there you go. Men do that to us. They do that to us. They do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Let's go see. And if I feel my energy good enough, you will do a kendo. Oh, just do it if you need to. Not if you need to. Do it if your energy is strong enough and if you feel up to it. If you don't, you don't. It's okay. Don't do it. It's not necessary. I'm working onto it, and everything is into the right place, my love. Everything is into the right place. Let's go see our beautiful Julianne. Julie, I'm sending you much love, sweetie pie. I'll see you a little bit later. Okay. So, Jillian, where are you, my beautiful love? Are you around? Let us know. What is coming towards you? Well, let's go and see what is coming towards you. Up next is going to be our beautiful Yvonne. So, Yvonne, let us know if you are here. So what is coming towards you? Let's go see what's happening towards you. Here we go. All right. And here you go. Nice to see you. Yvonne also, my love. Johnson, the duckling is still there. Yeah. Uh-huh. Your little fingers that are crossed reminded me of something, and I cannot say it into the live, so please do forgive me. I cannot. It is not appropriate. Because your finger reminds me of another finger. It's still a finger. Okay, I'm talking about fingers, index, and all those things. Hold on. I'm sending it to you, Juan-san. Okay, there we go. It is not appropriate, but it's funny. Okay, hold on. Okay. So, what is happening for our beautiful Julian? You figured that's what it was, right? Juan-san? I know. I would love to share. I cannot. Just think about what you do when you're driving and you're upset. Sometimes something happens. So, here we go. And it's a snake. Yeah, it's a snake, all right. It's multi-purpose is what it is. What is that? 64. So you can't wait to get yours. Oh, yes, absolutely. Alrighty. So, white interior is very nice, by the way. So, Jillian, my love. Movement and progress. What do we have? First of all, gatherings. I feel like you need to go out and I feel like you need to go to some type of a gathering. You're tired of something else, though. There's something you want to pick up and you want to get rid of. Yeah, it could be energy. There's something, it has nothing to do with love. There is something either in work or into your life that you just want to declutter, get rid of. It's like an annoyance. There's something that is annoying you into your life. And if it's not annoying you yet, it's on its way to come and annoy you. Let's put it that way. Now, you do have to be careful for somebody. And I know it's not you. You have to be careful for somebody who is bossy. This person is a man and it's an older man. It could be a boss. It could be an older friend, an older brother. It could be your dad, your somebody. There is an older man who is bossy and kind of domineering. So be a little bit careful in regards to that. Other than that, I kind of feel like we need to get out of the box, out of the ordinary box. I feel like we need to go and try something that is different. I feel like Spirit is saying, go ahead and do something different. I feel like you need to move on forward with a certain momentum. I feel like you need to move on forward with a certain determination. I feel like something positive is definitely coming into your way, and it's something that you've been working hard on, but I feel like you've been feeling kind of stuck, and maybe that's what you're trying to actually get rid of over here. You're trying to get rid of that energy of feeling stuck, and you're kind of plowing and pushing on through it. So you will experience a breakthrough. You will experience, some type of a situation where you're going to be able to take charge, but where you're also going to be able to move on forward a little bit more confidently, I'm going to say. So you're definitely overcoming obstacles. You're definitely achieving different type of goals, but you're going to achieve those goals with focus and a lot of willpower. So basically, you can expect some progress. You can expect some success that is within reach, even though it is not your optimal goal at this moment. So there is an energy of overcoming, if you will, those challenges, of moving on forward towards your desires, and really just kind of strengthen the determination that you have. Other than that, you're into a place, into an energy where there is more, I'm going to say, healing. There is more energy of hope, more energy of renewal. So there could have been a little bit of a period of uncertainty, of difficulty, but I feel like now you're slowly entering into a phase where things are going to start to align a little bit more into your favor. So I feel like you're being asked to trust the process, to stay optimistic, to have faith into the direction that you're taking, that life is taking you into a certain way. And the inner peace will be yours, my love. So you're definitely moving on with that. Financially speaking, whatever it is that you're getting rid of over here that you're moving on forward with will bring in long-term stability. So more abundance will come into your way without saying you're going to win the jackpot. More abundance will come in your way. But abundance comes in different forms, not just financial. So I feel like you're into a place where you'll have more, I'm going to say, emotional security. That's going to be within reach. And I feel like the effort that you're putting in towards it are going to give you what you want career-wise and really just deepening different type of relationships into your life. So my love, I feel like long-term stability, working onto the foundation for the future is definitely onto its way for you. So basically, I'm going to say you're overcoming obstacles. There's hope, there's healing, there's alignment, there's long-term stability that is into the air. There's new adventures, new excitement coming on through. I feel like we need to get out of that box, like I said. We need to go out, we need to do something. We need to be careful for that bossy man that is over here. And other than that, you're pretty darn good, my love. Does that make any sense, sweetie? Let me know. I don't know if the chat is frozen or not, and it is. It's making sense, my love. Perfect. Love it. Alrighty. Let's go see our beautiful Yvonne. I'm sending you much love, my beautiful Jillian. Yes, I love it. I'm sending you much love, sweetie. Thank you for being so patient, my love. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, okay? Alrighty, so... let's go see our beautiful Yvonne. Here we go for Yvonne. Where's my beautiful Yvonne? And then Mimi's going to be on up next. I'm going to just kind of refresh everything, but I think we're doing pretty darn good onto our wait time, my loves. Yeah, I kind of feel like, you know, I don't want to say the name of the place. It starts with an S. They have really good coffee. Yeah, you know, they have delays where a car arrives or whatever, and that person has to be responded, given the product and everything as such within a certain amount of time. I feel like I should put myself those barometers. So, so you guys don't have to wait too long. And if I overdo the time, it's like a ticking bomb over here. It'll become red and you'll be like, Lisa, you're talking too much. All right, Yvonne, let's go forward with it. Yes. All right. So here we go. I get stressed for them when I go, honestly. I see their little time and I'm like, oh my God, you're in the red of like 5 minutes. I personally don't care all that much, but somebody's going to be evaluated onto this and that can't be good. So, let's just go over here. I was into PayPal. Are you going to have a good outcome with F onto your, okay. If you recommend him, he will pay you a commission. All right, Generon Finances. Okay, let's go see. Okie dokie. Okay. So we're going to start off with the F person, and then we're going to go and see for the general. All right? Okay. The outcome with F onto the claim. So Mimi's going to be on up next. Oh, I saw you there once, and I missed it, but now I do. I see your 3 snakes. I do. Now you're just teasing me. The snakes have replaced the superfragilistic Caliochus Dibolochus. I think Annelle is arriving. I can hear her with her rollerblades. Yeah, see, she is. Allô, Annelle. Ouais, quoi?
Viens de où?
Je sais pas encore, que veux-tu?
Aussi, il est où mon sac de bonbons, tu sais, vers
Il est dans ta chambre, sur ton bureau.
Ok.
Je t'aime. Bye bye, bébé. Attention avec tes rollers pour descendre là.
Je prends soin pour que moi, je suis super malade.
Oh, ok, bébé. Attends, toi, chouchoune. Je t'aime. All right, here we go. And that was no. That was just me hearing her rollers. It was not a psychic prediction onto that one. So are you going to have a good outcome into it all? I feel like justice will be served into a certain way, but I don't want to say yes. I don't want to say yes, my love. I don't feel like it's a yes, but I don't feel like it's a no. So I'm going to say it's a mediocre outcome. I don't know what a mediocre outcome will be for you, but it's not going to give you exactly what it is that you want, but it's not going to be a complete flop neither. So I feel like justice in a certain way will be served. We do have the justice card that is there into the upright position. I feel like there's not all that much that we can actually do or change about it onto the claim. I feel like the claim is definitely going to be there. It's definitely going to be ending. We're going to be closing that on up. But I don't see you necessarily being happy about the situation. I don't necessarily see a lot of things coming your way within it. So I'm basically going to say for the moment, my love, I feel like you're not going to get what you exactly want, but I don't feel like it'll be a complete loss. So I'm not going to say yes, I'm not going to say no. I'm going to say somewhere into the in-between. Will you receive something from the claim? Yes. Will it be as much as you wanted? No. Yeah. Does that make sense? Yeah. So yeah. So basically it's going to be handed somewhat fairly. I feel like a balanced outcome is going to be there. I know that you've been feeling kind of uncertain about it and everything as such, but yeah, this is what I'm getting from it. So I will say promising, fair, balanced result without anything that is too much. So you need to trust along with it that whatever is going to be happening is going to come into alignment with what is right and what is fair at this moment for, I'm going to say you, yeah, and the other party altogether. They will send you like 9K, but he will charge you 7K. Oh my dear God, that's a lot. Okay, so you end up only getting 2K out of that. Well, that's why it's unfair, because he's taking way too much money. Why is he taking all that much money? It's none of my business. None of my business. If he does the job and he does it and everything is okay and you end up getting money out of it, perfect. But he seems to be taking a really big cut. Yeah. All right. I'm not going to be looking at a moment. I'm just going to go and gather your other questions. So, will he pay you the commission if you do recommend him? Onto that, I'm going to say yes. I feel like you do have to be a little bit careful with that person altogether, but I do believe that they are going to be reliable. So I do believe that this person will honor their word onto the commission if you do recommend them. So onto that, I will say yes. Absolutely no problem with it, because I do believe that this person does. They're not always 100% reliable, but it's kind of interesting because reliability and integrity are not quite the same thing. I feel like they're not always all that reliable, but I feel like they have that integrity. I feel like they will pay the commission as agreed if you do recommend them. Absolutely. Let's go for a general outlook for you all together, sweet pie. Alrighty. Here we go. General outlook. Okay. So, altogether, you are still looking for answers, but you will be getting some answers that will be coming your way. I do want you to be careful for somebody who can be a little bit impulsive around you. That there is no doubt about it. And I do want you to be careful to keep the ideas and everything that you have. And I'm not saying not to dream and nothing of such, but whatever it is that you're thinking about, whatever it is that you're wondering about and that you would like to have, try to stay grounded within it. Try not to go too much into dreaming or fantasizing in different things. I feel like this is really a time to be more grounded. I feel like it's a time to persevere. I feel like this is a little bit like of a test of faith and different kind of things. Definitely in endeavors that have to do with work. It's like a test, kind of, watching, kind of checking. I feel like there's a couple little, I'm going to say, not obstacles, but there's a couple little things that are always a little bit into your way. It's like if the path is never completely 100% clear to get you from point A to point B, to get the financial abundance that you want, and to be able to move on forward into the security that you would like to have. There's always a little something that is around. That being said, you do have a lot of people who are nice and sweet and who are completely devoted to you, my love. So, and I do feel like you do have a good support, I'm going to say team, maybe with family or friends that are around you. So I will say, I feel as though you're into a period where you can be very, very creative, where you're into a nurturing type of an energy. I feel like you're still into that phase, like I said. You're not completely, you want to go from A to B, but the path is not completely clear. So you're still into the growth. You're still into the creation of your path. I feel as though it's a period, and it's going to seem weird the way I say it, but a period of fertility, not physically speaking, but mentally, emotionally speaking. There's a lot of things that are happening, kind of bubbling on up to the surface that you can move on forward with. And when I say bubbling to the surface, it doesn't mean that it's bad. It can be very good also. So I just feel like there's a lot of potential for new beginnings. There's a lot of potential for new beginnings, may it be in affairs of the heart, may it be within prosperity into your life. I feel like you are into a good place where there is beautiful nurturing. I feel like you're supported and surrounded by really, really good people, my love, and you do have a good potential for success into the near future. So I'm going to say you're very, very well surrounded altogether. The financial outlook, I feel as though when it comes to finances, we're more looking towards the long term. Into the long term, you seem to be getting more security, more stability, more abundance, but a little bit along the way, I feel like we're always a little bit improving. We're always trying to make things a little bit better, trying to get a little bit more prosperity. But I feel like every single time you're getting closer and closer to the ultimate goal. So I'm going to say, yes, money is coming towards you. Is it flowing towards you? No. But is it coming? Yes. Are you continuing onto your path? Absolutely. So I'm going to say enjoy basically the stability and the prosperity that is slowly coming on in. Look forward towards that long-term financial success. Bask into the fact that you have beautiful and great people that are around you. So altogether, if we do a little bit of a resume, if you will, resume, the outcome of your claim is going to be balanced. The commission, it will be given towards you. Your general outlook and your financial outlook, growth, abundance, you have a beautiful energy. People care about you. People love you. You're very creative, so try to use that as much as you can into your favor. And when I say into your favor, may it be within activities, may it be within nurturing yourself, may it be work related. Try to utilize that. And I'm going to say financial security is slowly coming on in towards you. So finances will be better. And I shall give you also an angel message, my beautiful love. Angel message for you. The angels are reminding you to have faith that everything is unfolding as it should be. Sometimes the timing may not always be what we expect, but trust that there is a greater plan guiding you towards what is best for your highest good. So let go of any worries or any fears and know that the universe is supporting you every single step of the way, my beautiful love. And that's why you're kind of iffy, right? Yeah, I understand that, sweetie. Well, Julie, welcome on in. Let's go and see you right away, my love. Before I go see Mimi, why don't we go and see you? I understand, Yvonne. I do. I get the iffy part of it all. I do. At least he will be making some money off of it. I get it. Yes, he will be able to give you a commission. It's just that he seems to be taking, that's a lot of money. It is. It's a lot of money. I guess more than 50%. Okay, let me just go over here. Okie dokie. So, boom, boom, boom. Let's do this. Let's do that. Alrighty. Because you just feel so happy. I like it. I got you, sweetie. Yvonne, you've got this, my beautiful love. You do. Okay, hold on. Let me go back into PayPal right over here. I'm going to go and find you, and then we're going to go and see Mimi. Juanson and Lilith, we're going to be closing in 15 minutes, okay? So at 10, my loves. Oh, I do like that. It's a long... I haven't heard you use that word in months. Yes. The love bubble. Yes. Okay. The love bubble. I know. You're floating on cloud 9. Oh, I know you're floating onto it. So are we into a love bubble like you do feel all together? And wait, I think you had is he feeling into the similar way, and does he know how much you actually do love him? All right, let's go and see. Oops, here we go. I know. Yvonne, have yourself a lovely evening, sweetie pie. Okay, well, let's go see what we've got into the love bubble. Okie dokie. Oh, jeez. Okay. So, we're in a love bubble. I'm actually going to have to say strong indication of a love connection and emotional harmony. I do. And all of this is coming from you altogether. So I will say, I feel as though he is into a similar emotional space, but not into the exact. I would not put it into a love bubble. So I feel like you're into a love bubble, and I love the fact that you're into a love bubble, but it's okay that he's not into a love bubble. But I feel like he feels the love. I feel like he feels the connection. I feel like he feels the emotional harmony that is coming through with it. So does he feel that very deep connection with you? Yes, he does. Does he feel joy when he's thinking about you? Does he feel like he's excited? Does he feel the sweetness? All of those things, yes. Does he feel the strong bond between you guys? Yes. So I'm going to say he's not necessarily into the love bubble, but he is definitely loving you, my sweetie pie. So is he feeling into this similar way? Into the similar way, I will say yes, because there is much love and there is affection. And there is that emotional bond that is there. There is the partnership. There is the shared feelings of love. So is he connected to you as you are to him? Absolutely. Is he into that moment of sharing the love and the happiness that you feel? You know what is really making the whole difference over here, my love, before I even say anything else, is the fact that he does not think in advance all that much. It is the right here, it is right now. He is very impulsive, onto the spot type of an energy. And you're more onto I think, I analyze, I overanalyze, and all these kind of things. So you really look at the global picture and you get vibes and feelings and energies, and that comes from the analysis that goes along with it also. So he's more into a place of, oh my God, I'm so happy, tomorrow I'm doing this with Julie, so on, so on. But he's not into the bubble because he's not thinking about it in advance. He's excited that you guys are going to see each other tomorrow, and he's looking forward towards it and everything that goes along, but he's into the right here, into the right now, doing his things, and he's not necessarily thinking about what's going to be happening tomorrow. What will happen tomorrow will happen tomorrow. He will love it, he will enjoy it, he'll feel loved and cared for and everything as such. But he has a different type of perspective than you do onto that. He feels things and sees things differently. So he doesn't make, he doesn't, how could I say, he doesn't envelop himself into an energy before it actually happens. And that's why you can be into a bubble and he's not necessarily into a bubble. If that makes sense. And that's it. That's why. So, does he actually know how much you love him, though? Yes, he does. He does know how much you do love him, and he does. There's absolutely no doubt about it. You guys have had this connection for the longest of time. He knows exactly how you feel and where you're at. Now, that being said, is he necessarily going to bring it on up? Maybe not, because he might not be ready to bring it on up. But does he know how much you do love him? Oh, he knows the depth of it all, but he also knows that you are going to keep some of that within you because it's not the right time to necessarily talk about it and to open on up about it. But is the emotional connection there? The understanding and the compassion? Absolutely. Is he emotionally aware? Absolutely. Of the love that you have for him? Yes. Even if it is not, even if you do not clearly say, oh my God, I love you so very much. I want the world for you. I want to do the best for you. Everything and such. He does still know. So does he know? He does, even though you're not necessarily voicing it out loud and he's not necessarily voicing it out loud. Exactly. Oh, he will bring it on up later. It's just not right away. Not at this first meeting. He needs to have more time. When he's going to actually bring it on up is when he's going to be feeling ready to talk about it, because he's going to be ready to take the relationship at another level. Yes. Oh, yes. I want both of you guys to be into a bubble. But at the moment, I'm happy that you're into a bubble, my love. I'm happy that you're into a bubble, and I'm happy that he's enjoying the vibes and he's enjoying the movements, and that tomorrow you guys will be into this beautiful bubble together. Because tomorrow you're going to be together. It's going to be the right here and the right now. So tomorrow is going to be the time to have that love bubble together. See you tomorrow, my beautiful love. Actually, I'll probably see you later, but yes. Now we're going to go and see our beautiful Mimi. So Mimi, you are going to be at 145. Mimi. I did not read your mail. I try not to, you know. Not that I try not to read you. I try not to read them before lives. That being said, yeah, it seems that's it, right? That's the only thing I saw pop onto my phone. I looked at it. I have a very small little part that tells me what's happening, and that's what I saw. The convo is ending again. You're trying to move things forward, but things are just kind of standing there. Nothing's really moving. Everything is as usual. So he's back into the same phase that I said he was going to be into. He's always stuck there. You want movement. You want things to move on forward, but he's always stuck at the exact same place, and that's where he's going to ultimately remain. So yeah, I'm going to go and look at your questions, but it's not surprising where his energy is at. I don't feel like he's ready to move his energy anywhere else. That's where the major issues are actually happening from. Okay. Okay. So, Juanson, unless there's any changes, you're going to be on up next. Donations closing in 7 minutes. So, here we go. How does he feel about you today? We do have our Knight of Swords, but we also have our Five of Cups. We have our Strength. Sometimes he has some, sometimes he doesn't. Two of Swords in the Hierophant. He's a lot into his own mind, into his own thoughts. He's into a place where he has that sense of, it's like he attaches and detaches, attaches and detaches. It's always a little bit into that kind of field. So today he's more into an emotional detachment. I feel like he's a little bit into an indecision kind of a day. I feel like he could be feeling a little bit complacent, how could you say it, dissatisfied, okay, with the current situation. And I feel like that kind of explains why he's hesitant to really just kind of take things further or to move on forward with anything. I feel like he's not fully engaging with opportunities and that are actually presented to him. So basically, I'm going to say, I feel like at this moment, he's just distracted by other thoughts and he's just kind of caught up into his own uncertainties. So he's not taking away the fact that he does care and does love you, but he's not necessarily doing anything about it or moving on forward with anything about it. He's keeping things where they're at. So does he actually want? Yes. If you could offer him the physical part with nothing else, then he would take it. The problem is he doesn't want to have the issues that go along with it. He doesn't want to have the connection that goes along with it. So that's why you're into a period of suspension or delay or a lot of indecision, if you will, because what you are willing to offer him, even let's say there's no strings attached or anything of the such, is not necessarily going to help him into the long run, because he knows that at some point he'll want something more or that he'll want something more. And that attachment is always going to be there. And you guys are always going to be stuck into the same type of energy. So would he actually like to have that intimacy? Would he love to have, and does he still have that interest into you? Yes, he does. But he's into a place where there's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of information that is missing from his mind. And he knows very well that if he gets into anything like that, then that would definitely create some issues and some problems. Yeah, onto the other side. Yeah, with you. Thoughts and feelings for you now. Thoughts and feelings for you now. I feel like he's into a place where he's being kind of methodical within everything. I feel like he's being a little bit cautious even. His feelings towards you are completely genuine. There's no doubt about it. But I feel like he's going to be taking things kind of slowly. I feel like somewhat of a cautious approach, if you will, because he doesn't want to rush into anything. So I feel like he values the stability. I feel like he is progressing in different kind of ways into his own mind. But I feel like he wants to stay somewhat into a predictable space. So he wants to remain into a place where he knows exactly what's going to be happening. And at this moment, he knows. There's nothing specific that is happening. He doesn't feel like he's out of bounds or something is happening in any kind of a way. It is what it is. And he's not okay with it is what it is, but he's okay with it at the same time because he doesn't want to be caught up into a situation where it's more complicated. He doesn't want more complications. He wants more things to go smoothly. So no next step, not really. You're back into the same circle, into the same place. It's a little bit like a hamster who's turning onto a wheel. That would be my best thing that I could say for you. You're turning onto a wheel, and sometimes it spins a little bit faster. There's more motion. There's more things that are happening. Other times it's slow. Other times it's kind of stopped. But that wheel is always there, and you always get back onto it because there's something exciting about it. It moves. There's energy. There's feelings. There's things that are happening. And we want to have that adrenaline. We want to have that rush. So we keep on going in. The text message that beeps on in, or, you know, the connection. Oh, they're online and they talk back. Or, there's always something that brings on in that movement that says, ooh, let's go along with it. Let's make this happen. I want to get back onto that wheel. But the wheel is actually a bad turning spot because it's keeping you stuck into the energy that you're into at this moment. So basically, you know, he's not really necessarily thinking about what to do with you guys. He's just keeping things the way that they are. What's next for you? The exact same thing in what you've got at this moment. Unless you make a change, he's not going to make anything. He's not going to do anything. If you make a change, then that will be what will happen. But if you make no change, you can expect the exact same thing you have now to be happening in 3, 4, or 6 months' time. I know. There's that sense of burden. There's that sense of heaviness around the relationship altogether. And I know that both of you guys feel overwhelmed by it. I know that you both feel weighed down by the situation. But at the same time, I just kind of feel like there's too much. There's too much responsibility. There's too much going on. There's too much that's being carried out. And I just feel like it's starting to become a little bit too exhausting. So, yeah. So there's too much weight, there's too much emotional strain into the relationship at this moment, and I feel like it's really just important to acknowledge those feelings, to address them, and to just kind of put a little bit of a pause onto them to see what happens. Like, even just, you know, let's say don't write to him or don't reach out to him, but if he reaches on out, then say clearly, instead of playing into the game and going into the conversation, hey, how are you doing, blah, 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 then say to him, hey, you know, how are you doing? I'm really glad that you did reach out. You know, I'm happy to hear from you. But, you know, say how you're feeling. Say how things are going on forward. Say that you're a little bit uncomfortable about the way that things are moving forward because it's not the best for you and you would like to have a little bit of clarity. He might not give it, but he might give it. If he does, he does. But if he doesn't, well, you're still a little bit stuck into the same place, my beautiful. Qu'est-ce que tu fais là, bébé? Oh my God. Peux-tu enlever tes patins, chouchoune? Bébé, enlève tes patins. Ma grande, tu peux briser le plancher, chouchoune. Enlève tes patins, belle. Thank you. Peux-tu aller demander, s'il vous plaît? Demande à Mathias. Dis à Mathias que j'ai demandé, s'il te plaît, de descendre avec toi, puis tu peux aller chercher de quoi à boire. Merci. Ok, je vais le dire au moment. My beautiful lady, I'm going to give you some messages. Just 1 second. I'm sorry for my brief interlude.
Attends, je vais aller demander à Raphaël parce que lui, il va peut-être dire
Ouais.
pas comme Mathias.
Je pense pas qu'il va dire oui parce qu'il est en train de jouer un jeu avec Mathias.
Ah non, il joue pas du jeu, il regarde Mathias en train de jouer.
Oh, okay. Ben, donne-moi une seconde. All right. Messages for you, my beautiful love. Every moment with you feels like a beautiful dream, and I never want to wake up from it. When I look into your eyes, I see the future that I've always dreamed of. You complete me in ways that I never thought was possible, and I cannot wait to hold you into my arms again and feel the warmth of your love surrounding me. Yes. Yeah, I did. We're close, Lilith. We're close, sweetie. So just give me 1 second. I'm going to come back for you. Mimi, I'm sending you much love, sweetie. I'm just going to go ask a question to Raphaël or to Mathias, and I'll be right back, love. Ouais, c'est ça. Ben, je suis là, je regarde. On the back you go! Hey boys, j'ai besoin de quelqu'un qui descende en bas avec la choupette pour aller chercher quelque chose à boire parce qu'elle a vraiment soif. Puis elle veut pas descendre en bas, s'il vous plaît. Lequel des princes charmants va descendre en bas avec elle? Lequel des princes charmants? 1, 2, 3, qui fait ça pour maman? Mathias, c'est cheap! Raphaël! Merci, bébé. Merci, Mathias! Moi! T'es un amour! Merci, je t'aime. Oh, merci, les boys. 2 princes charmants. Oh, my God! Oh, that was so funny. That was okay. Yeah. I tried to convince them by saying that who's going to be the Prince Charming, who's going to go downstairs with Annelle to get something to drink because she's afraid of the dark and she doesn't want to go downstairs by herself. They both said no. So I emotionally manipulated them. Yeah, and I said, do it for mom. And so Mathias ended up doing it. And then both boys decided to go because I said Mathias was such a Prince Charming. So now they're all downstairs. Good night, Diane, sweetie pie. Good night, Sean. See, a little emotional manipulation sometimes. It's not bad. Alrighty, so here we go. Hey, if it works, it works. Okay, Juanson, hold on.
It's too sale.
Ah!
Il glue un popsicle.
Ben voyons, qu'est-ce qu'un popsicle? T'as dit que tu viens d'avoir quelque chose à boire.
C'est plus rapide.
Oh my God.
Ça donne de la soif.
Ah, jeez Louise. Ok. Je parle avec Alex après, hein, fait que tu me laisses quelques minutes. See it as you wish. Mais les 2 garçons sont réveillés, ma chouette. She's giving me evil faces because I said I was going to talk with Alex after. She's giving me evil faces, my dear God. Alright. Alright. So, Juanson, let me go into the email. Dans 2 minutes, mais je parle avec Alex après.
Prendre combien de temps?
Je sais pas, 30 minutes peut-être? C'est Alex, il parle tout le temps chouette.
20 minutes.
Ok, 20 minutes. My God, I'm
Si
timed.
tu dis 31, moi je dis 10.
I'm timed. I said give me 30 minutes to talk with Alex. She says 20. Seriously, she's a good negotiator. God. You see, that's what happens. Kids, they regulate your personal relationships. That's what they do. Okay, let me get into the email, Watson. Do that. Let me do this. Let's go over here. Anaël, peux-tu aller voir les boys? Tu bugs avec ton popsicle, chouette. Thank you. Love you.
Je peux pas aller voir les boys.
See you soon. Ouais, je sais, c'est là que tu t'en vas.
Non.
Yes.
Non.
Yes.
J'ai fait ça.
Pardon?
Ça.
Oh my God.
Parce que je veux mettre mon téléphone, il y a mon cache.
Oh, jeez, Louise. Ok.
Ouais.
Je peux le faire pour toi si tu veux.
Non, je sais pas comment être là.
Oh, ok. Ah ouais. Mets pas ça sur le lit, là. Alrighty. Adios, adios, Sean, Eagle Eyes, done. Yes, buonanotte, I shall say in Italian. Or buenas noches. Alright, so Hanson, what do we got? What do we have for you? So you've been getting things done around the house and getting your things. Oh, like that? Bye.
J'aime bien faire.
Ouais. Ton téléphone, non?
Non, je laisse ici, je reviens tantôt.
Ah, ok. Sûrement. Ouais. You've been relaxing and enjoy. Hein?
Tiens, j'aurai fini mon box.
Tu viens te dire allô?
C'est bye.
Oh, tu peux venir dire bye si tu veux. Juste parce que t'es cute. Mais faut que t'ailles là, regarde, la caméra elle a
C'est
changé.
bye.
Faut que t'ailles là.
Tu peux dire bye.
Oui, vas-y, bye. C'est bon.
Euh,
Encore pas ta face.
bye.
All right, there you go. Starlet is gone. Ah, yes, she is. Alrighty. So here we go. Okay. The sun, resilience, rest, relaxation. Yeah, rest and relaxation is what I'm getting. That's what you did today, didn't it? Didn't you? Yeah. Okay. You're definitely gonna have, Diane, are you trying to say I'm making you sleepy here? Is that what you're trying to say? Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna say you're probably gonna see some red vests. Sorry, I am. I feel as though there's a need for you to rest. I know that you rested. I know you said it, and but I still feel like you need to kind of rest. Maybe it's because of the energy that's around. You need to rest. You need to kind of recovery, is what I will say. I feel as though I feel like you will actually end up taking a little bit of time off this week. I do. I'm going to say probably a half a day, but maybe even a day. I'm going to go all the way to a whole day. I feel like you might get a whole day off. So I'm going to say to you, enjoy the whole day off if you do get a whole day off, because I do believe that it shall be offered to you. But you will definitely be seeing somewhat of a red vest along the way also. But Spirit is definitely saying that you need to relax. You need to take a break. You need to restore your energy. You need to do something that's a little bit lighter in work. All right? So take the opportunity to rest as soon as you can, when you can. Your body, your mind, they all just need a little bit of that downtime to gain that balance, everything as such. So, sweetie pie, if you can take a day or half a day, take it. I feel like it'll be good for you. As for your beautiful Elizabeth, how is she actually feeling? Let's go see. And has she been thinking about you? A whole day would be good, wouldn't it? Yeah, you need that, right? I know, that's what I'm saying. I knew you needed it. Yeah. Oh yeah, Nell's already gone. She's gone with her popsicle. She's gone to see the boys. Yeah. Oh, but there's not going to be many red vests. They're not going to be like an army of red vests. Like maybe one or two of them. Not too many of them. No. All right. Your sweetie pie altogether. I feel as though she's into a good way. I feel like she's into a loving way, an emotional way. She's thinking about you. She's thinking about the connection. I feel like her energy towards you is nice and warm and loving and abundant. I feel like she's thinking about you in a positive way. I feel as though she has, how could I say? She's got this beautiful, I'm going to say, affection towards you into her thoughts. I feel like she is nurturing. I feel like she's thinking about this beautiful supportive energy that she could bring into your life and that you could bring into hers. So I'm going to say she's caring about you quite deeply, and she is very connected to you in a very nurturing and loving kind of a way. What she actually wants to say towards you is she would love to have a surprise this week. Flowers, bottle of wine, whatever. No, I'm kidding. But she would love to have somewhat of a surprise. I feel like she would love to have a surprise of communication. some type of communication, some type of beautiful glance within the eyes, a flirt, a wink of the eye, a beautiful smile, something. She's looking for something, even if it is into the tiniest little detail. She is looking for something sweet and loving, and that's just going to kind of make her heart melt. So I'm going to say she is actually thinking about expressing her emotions in a more open, maybe even a more playful kind of a way. But we're going to have to see how her energy actually kind of follows on through with that. But she's thinking about it. So the fact that she's thinking about it is an actual good thing altogether. So I feel like today she's more into a place where she's thinking about her connections with you. She's thinking about the choices she made. She's thinking about the alignment that you both have together. But she's thinking about you in a very romantic, loving light today. So I'm going to say she's excited to see you. She's longing in her thoughts about you. She's reflecting quite deeply upon the connection that you do have. And I feel like she really just wants to move closer emotionally to you, sweetie pie. Now, what is next coming up for you guys? I'm going to say that depends upon what you do. Yeah. Yeah, you need that, right? I know, that sounds very good, doesn't it? I know it does. I know. Oh, I did not pin our beautiful Lilith. Let me pin. There you go. And the camera didn't freeze up again, which is great, but I still sound like I come from a can of tomatoes, right? Okay. Alrighty. So this week you are looking at what? This week you're looking at, I'm going to say new little beginnings, stability, perhaps some tangible growth altogether. I feel like something new, something more solid is coming into your relationship with Elizabeth. I feel like this is a good moment, a good opportunity for growth, for a more stable phase into your connection. And I feel like it truly does signify somewhat of a fresh start, a deeper commitment, an exciting new phase into your relationship. So I'm going to say hopefully more security and more connection this week. Anyways, it's what we're looking for. It's what we would like. Are we going to be able to have everything aligned so that it happens? I hope we do. An angel message for you, sweetie. The angels bring you a message of nurturing, compassion, and emotional healing. The angels ask you to focus onto the love and onto the care that you are giving to yourself and others. It is a reminder to approach relationships with, yes, kindness, but also beautiful understanding, and to let love guide your decisions. So the angels are suggesting that love is going to be coming into your life into a deeper kind of a way. So let's work onto that emotional growth. And an oracle message for you is about balance and harmony. This is about focusing on achieving balance and harmony into your life. It's encouraging you to find a sense of peace within yourself to ensure that you're giving attention to all aspects of your life, including work, relationships, personal time, and to create a beautiful and maintain the balance between your ambition and your emotional well-being. Let's go see the Book of Tarot. Alrighty. Here we go. It does, doesn't it? All right. Let me know when you are ready. Oh, you are ready. I'm not even ready. Five of Swords. The answer is to proceed with caution, but challenge yourself and those that are around you. And let's go on to give you some love messages. You are my happy place. I fall more in love with you every day. You are my forever, but also my always. You are the best part of my day, and I love the way that you make me feel. That being said, my dears, I shall say, have a lovely evening, my sweet loves. We shall see each other tomorrow. Same place, same time. Thank you, everybody, for joining us onto this lovely evening. And sound to you, I know. And we'll see each other tomorrow. So sweet dreams, my beautiful loves.